Hello there. I have some interesting transportation news here in Northeast Queens I want to discuss with you in this video. I read it today in the Bayside Times, and I was able to find this article online. If you want to read this yourself, you're more than welcome to. The link will be in the description below. This is an interesting topic because I'm a little bit familiar with this area where Murray Street meets up with 17th Road in Whitestone, and that is because it's sort of known in the area as a shortcut to avoid the traffic along the Cross Island Parkway. Without further ado, let's read this article. After 9 car accidents this year alone, a Whitestone intersection has finally received an all-way stop sign. Residents in the area that manage traffic safety measures at the Murray Street and 17th Road intersection of Whitestone following an April 23rd accident that originated the issue among neighbors and the We Love Whitestone Civic Association. Last Friday, City Councilman Paul Flown, a Democrat from Bayside, announced that the city's Department of Transportation approved an all-way stop sign for this intersection. I wonder who approved this. Probably Polly Trottenberg. Just saying, I wanted to call her out, but what am I supposed to do, right? Malone said he reached out to the DOT, aka Polly Trottenberg, and the NYPD to revisit this intersection, which had previously been denied requests for an all-way stop sign. The New York Police Department provided the DOT with recent crash data, which spurred the city agency to finally approve the all-way stop sign, according to Councilman Falone. Alfredo Cantola, the president of the We Love Whitestone Civic Association, said the community was tired of the DOT, Polly Trottenberg, not taking the issue seriously. And again, it's Trottenberg. Somebody had to give Trottenberg a wake-up call, probably. Santola highlighted 2 of the 9 accidents at this intersection this year alone, one involving a bicyclist being hit and thrown from his bike, and another incident in which an 80-year-old pedestrian was hit with so much force that his body was thrown more than 25 feet. Santola said the community contacted Polly Trottenberg. I'm sorry for calling her out so many times because she runs the DOT. She runs the whole thing. That's why, and I'm going to keep saying this again, she has a vendetta against our borough. They called Mrs. Trottenberg numerous times about safety at this corner and pushed the need for a 4-way stop sign, a traffic light, or even speed bumps to ensure that motorists slowed down before approaching this intersection. Residents were initially told the intersection did not warrant action. Santola said that with Mayor de Blasio's emphasis on street safety and the Vision Zero campaign, the Whitestone community would not rest until something was done to mitigate this situation at the corner before they suffered a death at this location. Councilman Falone called the traffic safety measure a victory for Whitestone and is now working with the city's DOT to address other intersections with high traffic and low visibility to secure safety changes. Malone said the intersections of 12th Road, 12th Avenue, and 150th Streets, located near schools, are a primary concern due to congestion at dismissal times and a limited line of sight for motorists. The intersection of 3rd Avenue and Whitestone Expressway Service Road will also be revisited. So you have these Whitestones getting cause for concern, but I'm going to say this just quickly. You know, if they're talking about this type of issue in Whitestone, and I'm going to keep saying this again, here in Fresh Meadows, we have a problem with people speeding. Okay, the speed limit is 25 miles an hour. And sometimes cars will go 55 miles an hour on my street. And again, I'm sorry for being irate, but I'm hoping I can talk to my city councilwoman about putting speed bumps on the streets here in Fresh Meadows, because not that many people realize that we have a serious problem with speeding. We really do, and it needs to stop, because there's children I'm going to say this. There's children who live in this area where I live in Fresh Meadows, so I'll just quickly mention that before I go off topic. Despite the recent installation of enhanced crosswalks and narrowed roads, residents still say there are not enough safe crossings at Francis Lewis Park due to the lack of any all-way stop signs when entering or leaving the park. We're hoping this decision leads to similar decisions in Northeast Queens, and we work with the DOT and our community leaders to address similarity concerning intersections. They should have just put similarities. That's so stupid. Santola said the group was pleased, surprised the DOT, responded positively to this request. He thanked the DOT and NYPD for their diligence, and Valone for staying on top of the DOT to make the intersection safer for the community. Quotes from Mr. Santola. Today is a big win for the We Love Whitestone campaign in our community. Today is a testament to not only take no for an answer, but what our community can accomplish when we work together with our local elected representatives and police precinct. Well, I'm going to say this about Mr. Santola here, and again, I will say this to Alfredo Santola. You know, I hope you keep this up in Whitestone because you are a good example, and I'm going to keep saying this again. I'm going to keep pushing for speed bumps here in Fresh Meadows. I mean, it's bad enough by 185th Street and 73rd Avenue, and I know we can't do anything about the congestion, and if you're familiar with it in the Fresh Meadows area, you know, you shouldn't really be blocking the intersection of 184th Street. You really shouldn't be, because people can't get through during rush hour. I see it all the time. So, again, I'll quickly mention it. I'm going to quickly mention some traffic issues that I want to talk about in this video, because, honestly, we have to discuss it in this video. And if we don't, I'm going to talk about two issues that concern me. We're going to talk about Langdale Street, an area that I like to take a walk down to expose nice bus on occasion. Yes, I will do that, and more importantly, it's a brisk walk. So I'll show you the area where I think traffic cameras should be installed. Put that guy over here. I'm trying to see if I can get you a good view of this area here in Fresh Meadows. That's very dangerous. And if I can't show you it, I apologize. Okay, so I believe if Google is willing to cooperate, I apologize. I mean, why is Google having problems today? Okay, so this is 184th Street and 73rd Avenue here in Fresh Meadows on Google Maps. So the problem is, during rush hour, I'd say between, I don't know, around 3 to 5 o'clock, we have a problem with some of the cars blocking the intersection around here because, honestly, and this is just my opinion, you know, people are waiting for this traffic light. We'll go down here for a sec because we can thankfully see it if Google's willing to cooperate. Yeah, if it won't load, I apologize, but see, this is the hypocrisy right here, okay? You have a traffic light. So, here's the thing. It says, city speed limit 25 miles an hour. This was taken in October of last year. See, this is the idiocracy. And I'm sorry for pushing this, but we need cameras. We need cameras in this area. And I'm only looking out for my neighbors. I'm only looking out for them. See, this is where you can put the camera. You can put the camera right here. And maybe you can put the camera, I don't know, right over here. Right over here, this other light pole is. Or you could put it on here, I don't know. I'm almost losing my voice because, again, if they're speaking up in Whitestone, then why can't we speak up in Fresh Meadows? See, over here you can put a camera. Over here you can put a camera. I don't even know if this is a camera, but you can put a camera right there. Camera can go right there. You can put a camera right by 184th Street. And here's the proof of the buildup. This looks like rush hour. This literally looks like rush hour. See, this car is about to block the intersection of 184th Street. It's unfair. There should be a camera over here. All right, so let's just back up for a sec. I'm gonna try to track the guy on 184th Street if we can. I'll show you where I think the speed. Well, yeah, it wouldn't be appropriate to call out the other numbers because it really wouldn't be fair to everyone. But you see here, most of these streets could use speed bumps. Speed bumps can go pretty much from here to around here. All right. And you know what it is? It's because these streets are straight. Okay, it's not just 184th Street as an example. You can see here that the speed bumps are absolutely 100% necessary. You can also put them over here. And I'm only looking out for everyone, I mean, especially the children who live around here. And I see kids on my block, they'll play on the street. Okay, they're not supposed to, but at least a speed bump is necessary. And here's the thing, my dad's actually against speed bumps. Well, too bad. This is about safety, right? I'm sick and tired of people. You know what they should also do? I'll quickly bring this down. What they should do is, I'll bring this down for a sec. There should be a big speed bump right here. Because you know what it is? Sometimes at night, and this is what people have told me, is that the people who live around here, they actually notice that the cars overnight, they speed. And they actually want the speed bump to be right around here. And there's a bike lane, I get that. But would a speed bump be necessary? I think so, yes. That's one area that I would be concerned about in the short run. So now we're going to quickly take a look at Langdale Street. I'll show you how dangerous the area can be. So first up, we're just going to take a look at 78th Avenue again. Yeah, so this is an all-way. I can tell. See, this is an all-way. We're just going to figure out where the next all-way should be on Langdale because honestly, people do walk in this area, including me. So let's quickly take a look at the area. I'm only doing a quick review, obviously. So I think this is not an all-way. Oh, wait, I think this is an all-way. You know what I can tell? Ooh, wait, never mind. This isn't an all-way. Yep, they have to make this an all-way. I'm sorry. They should make this an all-way. Put a crosswalk here. Come on. There's not even a crosswalk here. Yeah, I'll call this area out right now on Langdale. I'll show you. Yeah, this is Langdale by 79th Avenue. Okay. Yeah, so this is where they should be putting it, in my opinion. I really don't want to go on too long because, obviously, I do want to get into it. Now, 80th Avenue, that's a different story. We can get a good view of it. So this is where the Hillside Islamic Center is, and the problem with this light is I feel it's broken. I mean, whenever I've crossed here, it's very dangerous. I feel that the city has misneglected this area because it's right on top of Lakeville Road in Nassau County. But this is still the city of New York's problem anyway. Again, it's Rottenberg's vendetta. Okay, so, not that much is left, so we'll just quick take a look at 81st Avenue. So I think there is a three-way stops. I think it's an all-way. I'm not too sure. Alright, so we'll just quickly take a look at this. Okay, I think this is an all-way. Pretty sure it is, if I can tell by the stop sign. Yeah, it's an all-way, so that's an all-way, obviously. And then we'll just quickly take a look at 83rd Avenue, which is one block short of Hillside. Okay, good. So this is an all-way. So pretty much Langdale Street is safe. Until, unfortunately, when you get up to here. Let's drag our little guy again, and I'll continue it with my final thought. So as you can see here, on 79th Avenue and Langdale Street, this is a very dangerous area. If you're trying to cross the street, good luck, because a car can literally zoom by here going 70, 80 miles an hour by a punk who decides that gonna gun his sports car, his or her sports car. You know, it's not safe. It really isn't. So, it's not just that. I mean, I'm going to be pressuring the city council person in this area to make this an all-way stop sign and to put a crosswalk here, because this is not safe. How is this safe? How is this safe? You know what? One last point before I lose my voice, because if I don't make this point before I lose my voice, then I'm not going to get anything accomplished. So as you can see here, there's a stop sign here, right? But here's the most idiotic thing that I don't understand. If they can put a stop sign here, then why can't they put a stop sign over here? You know, it's so idiotic. You can't cross from 271st Street. How sad, huh? How completely sad. And again, this is Stroutenberg's fault. I blame her. Alright, I'm going to keep saying this again. She has a vendetta against our borough. If they can get this issue solved here in Whitestone, why can't we get these issues fixed in Fresh Meadows? And why can't we get these issues fixed in Glen Oaks? Because this is ridiculous. We shouldn't be living like this. And I get this is an old image from 2012. If it's outdated, I apologize, but trust me, I know this area very well. There's no stop sign. There's absolutely no stop sign. So, yeah, that's where I end the video. That's it. Till next time, take care.